All right, we move on. Next up, 1 p.m. Eastern, the New York Jets. Poor Jose Bouquet, our producer on the ones and twos, suffering through 5 straight losses to close out this once promising campaign at the Miami Dolphins. 8-8, another team that just fell apart for their fans. 5-2 at home, Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. 76 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 9 miles per hour. Take a look at the line history here. We have, okay, move this over here. Sorry, okay, here we go. The Jets open up at +4. They're now +1. From a total standpoint, opened up at 41, has dropped all the way to 38. Jesus. Papa Cal's got the Jets +3.5. That's a nice job. There's son Dizzle in the house. Great to see you, son Dizzle. Jets come in off their 5th straight loss, 23-6 at Seattle, to be eliminated from playoff contention. Longest active playoff drought in the NFL. 12 straight seasons. Last reached the postseason in 2011. Losing record for the 7th straight year. Mike White did not look good. This was a prediction from Andy last week. 23 of 46, 240 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, lost a fumble. In the second half, they got 6 first downs, 4 of those on their final drive. They went 3 and out, 3 straight possessions. White was sacked 4 times. The Jets failed to run an offensive play inside Seattle's 20 the entire game. Conklin led receivers with 6 catches for 80. Corey Davis, 3 for 45. Ty Johnson ran 8 times for 46. The defense tried to keep them in it. 4 sacks, 9 quarterback hits. But they were bad. They were bad. They lost their safety, LaMarcus Joyner, after aggravating a hip injury in the first quarter. Joyner had missed the previous 2 games with a hip issue, so he's going to be gone. And starting guard Nate Herbig was inactive because of an ankle injury. If the Patriots lose, the Dolphins can get the spot with a win over the Jets. If the Patriots and Dolphins lose, the Steelers can get the final wild card spot with a win over the Browns. If the Patriots lose to the Bills, Dolphins lose to the Jets, Steelers lose to the Browns, Jaguars lose to the Titans. Jaguars are the number 7 seed. And again, the Patriots, Dolphins, and Steelers all lose. Jags win the AFC South. Patriots get the 7th spot. Dolphins coming off the 23-21 loss to New England. Bridgewater looked bad. 12-19, 161 yards, 1 touchdown and pick before leaving the second half with a finger injury. Skylar Thompson, 12-21, 104 yards, touchdown and pick. Tua Tagovailoa not in the conversation to start this week, still out with a concussion. Mostert ran 9 for 29, but he caught 8 for 62 and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill caught 4 for 55, ran for a 2-yard touchdown on his lone carry. Waddle caught 3 for 52. Jeff Wilson Jr. ran 15 times for 45, caught 3 for 31. Dolphins were 3 for 3 in the red zone. The defense was strong, holding the Patriots just 249 total yards. Dolphins had 3 sacks, 5 quarterback hits, no Teron Armstead, no Xavier Howard, no Bradley Chubb. Ugh. And then Javon Holland, arm injury. We don't know the extent of it right now. Their safety. So he left in the second quarter and didn't return. And then tackle Kendall Lamb left in the first half with an ankle injury. Take it away here for us, Andy. Jets, Dolphins.
Yeah, congrats to anybody. And I wish, like I said, I scaled down my plays. So I wish I didn't for this one because, I mean, just Sunday night I do a show, right after the late games where we start looking at the early lines for the next week. And sometimes we'll take some early positions because there's a few that are always off. And my God, while we're still doing the recap, the chat would not shut up about the Jets being +4. Like, what in the world is this line? I mean, there was like 4 people that were just incredulous. The more we looked at it, yeah, that was the wrong line. I got a small position on that. And this will be the most CLV in a bet that I lose in a hilarious way all year, I guess. 3.5 points is an awful lot, but yeah, Mike White's not good. Mentioned that, but against some of these secondaries, he has looked decent. This isn't the worst matchup, and at the same time, like Miami with, it sounds like probably Thompson. Tua is not coming back. Teddy, finger's not broken, but it doesn't sound promising. And Miami's path to the playoffs isn't great right now, so I don't know. Well, this could be an ugly one, but I have a little bit of Jets. I can't recommend it at a pick 'em, but just getting on the other side of a field goal in an ugly game like this felt pretty good. So, yeah, the under maybe again in this one. I don't know that Miami's going to be able to do much on offense at all. I know this one's low, but I mean, the same kind of reasoning last week where I took that Jets Seattle under. It's like the Jets defense is pretty legit. And it's going to be pretty goddamn legit against a third string quarterback. So honestly, maybe just put me down for a little bit. Is there any 39s in the market? I feel like I should take some. Should I double bet this game? That never works out for me.
Let's see what is available right now because it has been dropping very quickly.
Yeah, I know. I should have gotten that a little earlier too.
There are no 39s. No.
I'll take a 38.5. Bet it right now.
All right, under 38.5 at minus 108. Looks like there's going to be 38s here in a second. Under 38.5 for Andy. Under 38.5 at minus 108. Yeah, this is ugly. And good job, those of you who moved on the Jets. Rem, no car, no theft insurance, just fucked right in ye old drink hole. But let's move on to football. And no, I did not cap the Islanders Canucks, my friend. This is the final. It takes hours and hours and hours to prepare for this show, and this is the final marathon of the year.
See all that shit Jimmy reads before handing it over to me in every single game? It's a lot.
It takes time.
It is a lot.
I'm so happy it's over.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
A bunch of these teams we're not going to have to talk about again for a while.
Yes, we are. But an interesting look on Andy under 38. Now, you've got some looks that I wasn't on my radar, especially that Buccaneers first half. I was not even close to that. And the more I sit with it, I think it's a pretty good move